It's Suzanne Franco with SuzanneFranco.com, and I wanted to do a real quick video tutorial for you today. I was talking with Anthony, my business partner, and we were looking for ways that we could improve the blog here at SuzanneFranco.com, and Anthony came up with a great idea. He was talking to me about how, well, some of my posts are extremely long, and that also I show 10 posts here on the index page, and if you were to scroll down, you can see that it goes on for quite a ways. It's a pretty long main index page. In fact, that's how far down until you get to the next post. And you can see it just goes on, goes down pretty far. So when he and I were talking about that, I was reminded of a WordPress plugin that I know about, and I've known about it for months, and I guess I just got busy and forgot all about it. So it looks like a great time to go ahead and get this put up on the blog. And what it is over here on Daily Blog Tips, Daniel has this WordPress plugin. It's free, and it's called Homepage Excerpts. And what it's going to do is it's going to do exactly what I need it to do. It's going to allow me to decide how much of each post I want it to display there on the main page. And then it'll kind of be one of those read more or continue here type things. And that way somebody could come on the main page and kind of scroll down the blog and quickly get a sense for what the last several posts are. And then when they click on the title, it'll take them over to the post in its entirety. It has a couple neat features. It's going to allow me to determine, do I want the first 1, 2, or 3, however many posts on the main page to go ahead and display in its entirety, and then how many words do I want it to display. So what we're going to do quickly is we're going to go ahead and download this plugin, put it on my hard drive, which I've kind of already played around with, but I wanted to try and take it off so I could show you how to do this. We're going to go ahead and jump here into my admin, and we're going to add a new plugin. I've already tried searching for this, but just for time's sake, I'm going to tell you I searched and I couldn't find it by the name of it or by any keywords. So I'm going to jump in here and do it this way, which is still very easy. We're going to go here. We're going to tell it install now. Okay, and that should have installed it. Let's go see if we see it down here. And here it is, Homepage Excerpts. So we're going to go ahead and tell it, it would normally be down here, but since I just played around with it, I think it put it up here. We're going to go ahead and activate it. Let's see if it shows up here. And here it is in our active plugins. Now, the one thing you want to go do after you do that is you want to go over here, and you can look down these settings and find it here, Home Page Excerpts. And this is how we're going to configure the plugin. And you can see there are a lot there, so you kind of want to do that. Number of posts to be fully displayed. 1 through 10. I'm going to go with 0 because I think we're just going to try it with nothing. 100 words. If not using post excerpts, okay, this is something you could set up within the admin area. We're going to skip that. So if we're not, we're going to go ahead and try it with 100 words. Let's hit update. Now let's go here to our home page. I'm going to refresh. And let's see how that worked. This is still loading. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so you can see on our very first one, instead of scrolling way down, here's what we get for 100 words. And here it says to continue reading. So you can either go there or up here you could click. Now I'm noticing, I remember now about this plugin, I believe it strips the HTML out of the post as well. So this used to be red, it took all the HTML out, so it means it would probably take any links out, it took the images out. But of course when you go over here, that should all still be intact. There we go, see how that's red and the images are there and the colors and the links. So I think that looks pretty good. Let's look at the home page and see how different it looks when we scroll down. And you can see for 10 posts, that's quite a bit easier to scroll down and see this. So I'm happy with how that worked. I think it looks a lot better. We'll see how Anthony reacts. I think he'll like it. He likes that clean look, and I agree. I think it'll be a lot better. Some people come in on the actual post, and some people are coming to the main page and checking it out. Or if you're used to coming, sometimes you might just type in SuzanneFranco.com. And if you haven't been around in a while, I think it'll be a lot easier for you to scroll down and see what's been going on the blog. So give us your feedback. Let me know. Do you post your posts on the main page in their entirety, or do you like to use excerpts? And if you do you use a plugin? How do you go about doing that? And if you need any help or you don't know how to install plugins, be sure and leave a comment below. But let me know. Do you like this better? Do you like being able to see the entire post? Should I put more words on there? Let me hear from you. One other thing I want to touch on real quick. This is actually really good for SEO as well. You hear a lot about duplicate content and how, Google will slap you for duplicate content. And a lot of people misunderstand what that means. What duplicate content means is it actually means you don't want to have the same content on the same domain or URL. And the way WordPress is set up out of the box, it kind of does give you duplicate content. If I'm posting that post on the main page in its entirety, and I'm also posting the entire post when you click over to its single post page, that in itself is duplicate content. So this, I happen to know from doing a lot of reading, is actually a lot better for SEO as well. It'll cut down on the duplicate content. Google should like it, which means I like it. So I'm going to see how I do with this for a while. But again, leave me your comments. Let me know. Is this something you've tried? Do you like the excerpts, or does that bother you? Do you want to be able to read and come to the blog and just read something on down, or is it okay for you to click over? Let us know in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This is Suzanne Franco with SuzanneFranco.com.